Zack Sabre Jr. pulling for Taichi. Well, we could have the first ever Kazakh representation in G1 Climax 34. And Kenta throwing some elbows here. Reversal and a big boot from Zack Sabre Jr. And Gedo instantly regrets that. A master of working every single body part is Zack Sabre Jr., and that includes the facial hair. Bloody hands, Gedo. Now nursing a sore face. Half hatch, there's the cover, gets 2, says referee Yuya Sakamoto. A little bit of a wrap on the left knee of Zack Sabre Jr. Has had a very hard schedule over the last couple of weeks, very proud of doing so. Wrestled Hechizero, and in my opinion was somewhat screwed out of a result there down in Arena, Mexico. Did beat Virus on that tour, and Zack Sabre Jr. and Bad Dude Tito, Big Teats, will be in action in San Jose next week. Fantastica Mania USA, still a couple of tickets available for that event as Kenta tries for game over, got game over locked in here. Not long enough. Zack Sabre Jr. and Big Teats will be facing Hechizero and Virus on that card. Headlined by Doki. Will be teaming with Mystico against Rocky Romero and Volador Jr. Doki, this might be your first chance, folks, to see Doki as IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. We'll see what the result is. A double knockdown. Sakamoto might have to apply a standing 10. Zack Sabre Jr. stirring. Fujita calling him home. Kenta elects to go past Zack, GP World Heavyweight Champion Sanada. Nice pair of drop kicks. Oh, look out. Oh, look out. Over the top, caution to the wind. Sanada now. Well, once upon a time, Seiya Sanada and some guy called Manic competed with and opposite one another in what is now the TNA ring. TJP make a reference to that on social media today, and maybe he learns. Maybe he learns.
How do you do this?
He didn't learn. TJP knows pretty much how to apply most holds in wrestling, but not the Paradise Lock. The secrets have not been passed on, and well, now they have been. How nice of TJ's tag team partner Akira to break that hold up. Started thinking TKO. TJ says no thank you. Maybe could have been detonation kick. Out the back door, Dragon Sleeper. Oh, reverse. And back the other way we go. Over the top. Kept him right there. Final cut. Nice job from TJ, who I know is banged up himself. That was such a physical contest with Taichi a couple nights ago. Taka Michinoku in, as is Akira. Pushing the pace is the Italian, but pushing the fingers into the eye sockets is Taka. And he paid the price. I wonder if Ryusuke Taguchi is paying the royalty price on that t-shirt. There's a very familiar font on there. Oh, wow, hang on. Well, yeah, talking about what Taguchi fired up about. Show talking about the dogs that jumped in the path of Ryusuke Taguchi and saying, well, you're all the people here are just like the dogs that stepped in your path. Yeah, I'll beat you up just like that dog did a number on you. Certainly Sho has pushed Taguchi's buttons and he's fired up, he's ready to go. Oh, wait. When he was fired up and ready to go to take on Sho, he wasn't fired up to be taken down by the rest of the House of Torture, who jumped the gun here, and the bell has sounded. We're underway now. 10-man tag team action. House of Torture facing Taguchi, Honma, Makabe, Tanahashi, and Yuji Nagata. So effective in the moments and enduring a lot of damage in between them. On his hops now, debit like corner drop kick. Oh yes, standing moonsault. Here we go.
There we go.
2.5.
Another thing we've been stressing to him is to not get too ahead of himself, one move at a time. Don't try to fire your whole arsenal at once, because if they last it through, now they know your game plan. He's being a lot better about, in these, what I like to call winning time. These parts of the match is winning time, having composure.
Once the Oscar,
he's ready, let's go.
Feast or famine, and YOSHI-HASHI takes advantage, headhunter. Certainly, it's been effective, that Oscar pass down from Will Ospreay to Callum Newman, but it is a feast or famine maneuver to have something that requires you to turn your back on your opponent.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough when you have to leave your phone booth to come back to it. You got to put a lot of faith in what you've done prior to set that maneuver up. It's a lot of the reason why I became a technician. You keep your hands on him.
YOSHI-HASHI, Callum Newman sizing up. Callum hasn't stood his ground. YOSHI-HASHI posts distance. Up high, we'll look for that headhunter again.
Turn around, kid, you gotta look in the air.
Yeah, Callum's on Dream Street right now. Even more so, back of the head, off the mat. Here we go, there's the cover.
Kick out!
Sight, man. YOSHI-HASHI didn't get cheated on that cover.
Tough part about these stages of the match, especially this season here in Japan, the humidity and the heat, sweat gets in your eyes. It's hard enough when you get your bell rung to find. I think we might consider this a huge, huge mistake, depending on how the next few moments play out. What looked like a nothing shot in the corner could have been the kill shot kick.
Taichi, I think, wants an emphatic message delivered to New Japan Pro Wrestling to say, hey, I shouldn't have been in this tournament in the first place. Oh, man.
Certainly looks like he's making an example of the kid.
Business is going to pick up, TJ. A most electrifying move in professional wrestling.
And now the fight begins for Taichi.
I think it's going to end for Bolton. Here we go. Whoa, wait!
Keeping him away from that kick.
Delayed, not denied.
There we go.
Oh, delayed, not denied. Perhaps denied altogether. Kamikaze. Kamikaze, this might be over all of a sudden. He's got the legs. He almost got it. It's feeling ripples of thunder at the stumps of the feet of the people here in Adachi. Taichi is hurt badly, and the way Bolton landed on Taichi, TJ, I think he might have broken Taichi's rib.
That's not a great injury to have. The damage to the one place that Bolton has such a big target.
We said with Callum, everything can change in an instant. Everything just has. Taichi is sucking air badly. That is a cracked rib, I'm sure of it.
I think foregoing that stretch earlier and not trying to end it right in the center of the ring might certainly have been the biggest mistake that he's made tonight. Some of the guys' best moments and some of their most career-defining things have come at a loss, and like like you had mentioned, that his opponent, who I do know very well, it's hard to say that you really truly lose coming out of a match with him.
I'm sure that's not the end for those two, and Hiromu does not want this to be one and done with Tetsuya Naito. He still wants that singles match that was on the cards, that was booked, that was signed for March the 6th, 2020, and taken off the plate because of the global pandemic. And now finally, 4 years later, for the first time ever, we're still having to wait for it.
Wait a little bit longer.
Oh, and Naito cannot cause problems on purpose anymore. Hiromu Takahashi sends the World Heavyweight Champion out to the floor. Oh, and here we go.
Well, there goes the bell, there goes the mic. They're gonna tear down the arena before this match is over.
Hiromu Takahashi, back before he debuted in 2010, he was about to get cut. He was on the floor getting fired. Well, he just couldn't hang. And Tetsuya Naito was watching Hiromu struggle in-ring drills in an arena one day from afar and said, it was Manabu Nakanishi at the time, give me that kid. I think I can do something with him. And look what he thought.
I was gonna say that, maybe Naito's the big.
His own injury, he'll create an injury of his own. Daybreak will double up.
3 in a row!
He's got the wrists, he's got the wrists. Gino pacing in his den, okay.
And now he's got Desperado in the worst possible position for himself. Right in the center of the ring, stuck in the choke. 3 DDTs in a row to line this one up.
The arms pulled out of your sockets, your feet pressing down on the carotid arteries. It's a blood choke right around the neck of Desperado.
And you saw Doki thinking ahead. That is him knowing that this moment takes some composure. He went for the pin with the double wrist control. He knew that if Desperado could survive that pin attempt, that he has this to follow up with next.
Repositioned back center. Desperado has felt this hold, has faded to near defeat in this hold. And now he has gone horizontal again. Red Shoes trying to get a verbal response from Despe that he can continue, and he can.
Unlike other sleepers where you apply with the arms or even like the deeper parts of your leg, here with the boots, the material and the boot strings, the laces, make it so much tighter, the grip that it has, and especially with that mask of Desperado, it's going to be hard for him to counter out of this.
He might be out, TJ. Well, maybe not, just as I speak there, maybe.
Just going to say, he was inches from that rope, but I don't know if he was aware that he was.
Yeah, it might have just been an involuntary spasm.
Yeah, reach back if you have it. If you don't, then going home.
It's still every piece of offense on the back foot so far, so to speak. And certain feast or famine if Doki is thinking suplex de la Luna.
Oh, he's almost he can't keep those legs under him.
There's no base. He can't do it.
That's the thing, is the other thing that people don't realize, you get far enough away from that offense on the leg, numbness starts to set in, you get a little bit of a second wind, but I don't know if he's going to have enough strength.